Hi everyone, this is a collective tarot reading for the new moon in Taurus, which will be exact on April 27th, and it is aimed at light workers. So if you want more peace, love, health, and wealth in the world, you are who I am reading for. I have the Astro Matrix Tarot. We're going to do a 7-card horseshoe spread. And as always, I have 3 oracle cards to the side. You can choose which 1, 2, or 3 resonate with you the most. We'll get to that after the reading, the tarot reading is over. In honor of Taurus, I picked what was, in my opinion, earlier today, the 3 most beautiful oracle decks that I have. You can be the judge of that. Oh, and I cut myself pretty badly this morning, and I have to get this done today. So this hand will be covered in a latex glove. So let's cut the deck and see what we got. I could type on it all day, which is fine, but shuffling a deck is more stressful, and there was a bit of blood inside the glove that I was wearing when I shuffled the cards, which is why I'm keeping this for the reading itself. So, in the past we have the 6 of coins reversed. Weirdly encouraging. In the present we have the 3 of coins reversed, slightly less encouraging. Known factors is death, of course. We collectively are the lovers reversed. Okay, there we have it. Unknown factors is the high priestess, because of course. Advice is the 6 of wands. We'll figure that out. And I guess the future / incoming energy is the Queen of Swords. And we have judgment reversed at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to stare at these cards a bunch. I'm going to make this look pretty in the shot, and I'll see you right now. This is another one of these times where it might sound funny to you because you know how long this video is, but I really don't think I have much to say about this reading. The thing that leapt out to me, and the rest of the reading snapped into place once I realized this, was that the 4 major arcana cards are all centered in the middle here. And if we consider that, let's say that these 4 majors were one unit, then we have 2 reverse cards going into it and 2 upright cards coming out of it. So that's where the metaphor of a cocoon came forth, which is probably not a surprise to you given death in the known factors. For those of you who aren't familiar, the death card doesn't mean death itself. It means like a transformation, hence the cocoon metaphor that I use very often when death comes up. But unpacking that a little, I think that the overall message here is that there's an opportunity to make amends. I think that with the 2 reverse cards here being the 6 of coins and the 3 of coins, and the lovers and judgment underpinning everything here, judgment, I mean, being the other 2 reverse cards in all of this. I think that the thing to keep in mind here is that we're all going through a lot. And I think that it's obvious, it's known. I'm stating the obvious, you know, we're all going through a lot. And the thing is, when we're stressed or agitated or off-center, and we're collaborating with people, we tend to do things that we might regret, or say things or take things more personally than we might in different circumstances, and that kind of thing. And the funny thing is, part of the honesty that the Queen of Swords is hinting at might involve the honesty, the honest look at your part. You know, sometimes, like I just said, we're all going through a lot. And sometimes the person who, you know, crosses the line, whatever, you know, is sitting in this video's current viewer's chair, or standing, you know, in their shoes or footwear on their floor, whatever. You get the idea. You might have had a part to play in this. And I think that I don't even think that it's painful to hear with the High Priestess in the unknown factors here. This is looking like kind of knowing that maybe the things that led into this present moment might have involved some rash judgments, and some friction that, you know, flows from rash judgments, you know, sometimes. And in the sifting out, oh yeah, the part that you had to play in all this was definitely hinted at a lot by the Lovers Reverse representing us collectively. I kind of omitted to say that, but I was thinking it. Anyway, when we're all going through a lot, yeah, we also need to realize, because again, when we cross the line, from our perspective in the moment, it seems like a reasonable decision, which means there's probably something that we made a bigger deal out of than might have been warranted given the circumstances, or something that, you know, we took more personally than we should have. And, you know, sometimes we react. When you take something more personally than you should have, you react more strongly than you should have, you know? And I think that the furnace that is hinted at very strongly by these four majors here, all packed in this diamond formation, is the place to confront things like that. And, you know, confronting, there's victory. Whatever amends that you need to make, no matter who needs to admit fault for whatever reason, it's good that it happens. And at least you can, you know, take an honest look and move forward, you know, in truth and that kind of thing. Do I have anything else to add? Give me a sec. I'm going to pause to make sure. Nope, I left, there's nothing left. It's really a question of sifting, of reframing the things. And I think that, you know, meditation and all the things that you use to access that quiet, intuitive part of yourself, which is running healthily but hidden right now, as hinted by its position and orientation. That's where you can find the opportunity in the mistakes that led into this moment, no matter, you know, who caused them. I think I've implied that you fucked up often enough, viewer. Other people might have fucked up too, okay? I want to make that part explicit. If you liked this reading, please give this video a bloody thumbs up. And let's move on to the Oracle card portion. If you chose the Astro Matrix, your card is Vesta, the Hearth. That is really funny. First of all, it's nice to know that the gloves work on the touchscreen. But anyway, it's funny. I think that for those of you who picked this card, it's a double invitation to take a look inside, or it could also be to revisit the place where you are best able to make the explorations that one tends to want to make when they have opportunities like these. You know, it could be that also. Group B, or if you chose the Angelarium, your card is Netzach. Wait, where's Netzach? I always ignore right leg. Anyway, let me just point the picture. And I will stare at this while I remember how what the Kabbalistic tree of life even looks like. Okay, Netzach is at the bottom of the Pillar of Mercy. If you don't understand what that means, too bad. The thing that comes to mind here, first of all, it's on the Pillar of Mercy, so there's a gentleness that is implied here in the invitation. And also, I want to point out something that I'm probably going to point this out every time I pick this card. This ball that he's carrying is clearly gigantic, and it's clearly like taking up a lot of space. However, it is mostly filled with air, so that is something to keep in mind. Maybe there's an invitation to, you know, explore things that might seem like a bigger deal than they actually are, which is one of the subtle invitations here. But there's also the flavor of mercy coming through. Yeah, if you chose the Animal Oracle, your card is Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Okay, listen, I think that vultures are the most efficient recyclers on the planet, basically. I remember watching a Philip DeFranco video about how their stomach acid, is really special. And basically, this is there might be a way to salvage things. There might be some of you that are considering cutting ties. If this is an actually toxic, actually unsafe situation, please do so. This probably means something else for you. But for others, the theme of taking things more personally than we should has been coming up a lot in this reading. I'm just going to say it. So for some of you, like if it's not like actually toxic and actually unsafe for you, there might be something that you can salvage that you've been considering like not salvaging. Just want to put it out there. That's a good note to end on. If you liked your video, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great couple weeks. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon.